Hello everyone, welcome to Doctor. I am Dr. Sandeep Patel. Today we are going to discuss about fellowships after pediatrics. The current scenario, reasons to think different subspecialties, what all are pediatric subspecialties, how to pursue the fraternity recognition and recommendation at the end, what to do, what not to do. So, what's the current scenario? Currently, the PG courses like MD, DNB, DCH, PDCET in pediatrics available. The job vacancy we used to see usually like NICU, PICU, or as an assistant pediatrician, you can join general pediatrician in a private practice. Tier 2, Tier 1 cities where pediatric subspecialty is already well established. Even in patients, among the patients, there are increasing awareness. The subspecialty fraternity has already developed like a different associations, a group of specialty doctors or societies are already available, already there in a national level or a regional level. Dedicated pediatric centers, the hospitals and institutes in different tier 2, tier 1 cities, it is already practiced in a different subspecialty department wise. So if you want to know about the subspecialty practices, you can see our previous video on dilemma in subspecialty medical practices, where we have discussed different dilemma, different situations, challenges and different options of subspecialty in a general view. Now let's see the reasons to think about pediatric subspecialty. First is the practice trend in tier 1 and tier 2 cities. So also in a developed country, it's the pediatric subspecialty has already developed in a generalized way, the practicing trend. Second is patient's demand is more on a service, clinical outcome and attention. So if you are in a general practice with heavy workload, heavy large number of patients, if you are daily managing and all if you are managing OPD, emergency and ICU simultaneously, it is very difficult to cope up with this patient demand. So in that case, it is a good option to go for a pediatric subspecialty. If you want to do a focused practice to improve your patient satisfaction, clinical outcome, you can also go for this subspecialty. Fraternity recognition nowadays in last few years, it has already developed different associations and societies of pediatric subspecialties. We will discuss later on in this video. The expert status among the fraternity, you will get it as compared to general pediatric practice. So all these have created an industry need for the upcoming pediatric graduates for thinking about these pediatric subspecialties. So let's see what all are these subspecialties. Neonatology, pediatric critical care, pediatric emergency, pediatric neurology, pediatric hematology, pediatric oncology, pediatric nephrology, pediatric endocrinology, pediatric rheumatology, developmental pediatrics, adolescent medicine, pediatric infectious diseases. These all are such subspecialties wherein you can, after your post-graduation in pediatrics, you can pursue. So you can search all these subspecialty fellowships on a DocHub platform under docthub.com under a section of courses. You can search a particular specialty. You will get these different hands-on training, fellowships, observerships available at different institutes. You can download a brochure, you can directly apply to that institute through this portal. So go and check out different pediatric subspecialties. Now let's see the fraternity recognition in India, what all are there in subspecialties. So in a pediatric specialty, the Indian Academy of Pediatrics has different subspecialty chapters and wings where they do different academic activities. They offer fellowships in their respective subspecialty. Also training, workshops, mentorships are available under different chapters. Apart from that, there are independent associations and societies also like National Neonatology Forum, Indian Society of Critical Care Medicine has their pediatric section, Association of Child Neurology, Indian Society for Pediatric and Adolescent Endocrinology, Indian Society of Pediatric Gastrohepatology and Nutrition, Society of Trauma and Emergency Pediatrics, Pediatric Rheumatology, Society of India, College of Pediatric Critical Care, Academy of Pediatric Neurology, Indian Society of Medical and Pediatric Oncology. These all are such fraternity who is already started getting recognition in their respective subspecialties. So it has created a very good environment to develop further these pediatric subspecialties. Now let's see the recommendations for the upcoming graduates. What all are there for them? So you should first get an enough work exposure in a general pediatrics. During your residency program, even after a residency, you can work for 1 year or 2 years, get enough work exposure. It will help you to develop or to identify your area of interest. See, remember one thing, do not ever attract with the financial gain or any job opportunities just because of it is available, you select particular subspecialty. You should always focus on your knowledge, skill and interest in that particular subspecialty, then you should pursue it further. And then you identify particular fellowship in your country, in India or out of India, in other countries, it is available very well. And then after that, you can join an institute, you can join a team of group practicing doctors. Also, in certain subspecialties, you can go directly independent practice like pediatric neurology, pediatric endocrinology, pediatric nephrology. It is independent practice. It has a very good opportunities. So that's all for this topic. Please like us and subscribe to our DocHub channel so that you can get this next notification of our videos. And also write us a comment below that what the other subspecialties, what the details you require more. You please suggest. We need your suggestions, which will be helpful to a DocHub team to create more content for you. Thank you.